Arrrbor Day is a holiday that occurs in the kingdom 3 or 4 times per year. On Arrrbor Day, a new zone called the Arboretum appears in the distant woods. When you adventure in the Arboretum, you're asked to pick one out of 3 quest item offhand equipment: a bag of crotchety pine saplings, saccharine maple saplings, or laughing willow saplings. You can only choose 1 sapling each Arrrbor Day, though you may be able to accumulate more than 1 bag if you do not ascend across multiple Arrrbor Days. You can only adventure in the Arboretum with one of the bags of saplings equipped. The Arboretum only has non-combats, which vary from neutral, no character effect, negative, you lose hit points, or positive, you gain a small amount of stats. So why would you spend adventures here at all? Because planting your chosen sapling across adventures can let you harvest a reward when you visit the Arboretum on a following Arrrbor Day. If you spend anywhere between 2 and 99 adventures planting saplings, visiting the Arboretum another Arrrbor Day will give you a powerful potion to increase one stat by 100% for 100 adventures. Planting crotchety pines gives you the potion Handful of Crotchety Pine Needles for the 100% muscle increase effect Crotchety Pining. Planting saccharine maples gives you the potion Lump of Saccharine Maple Sap for the 100% moxie increase effect Artificially Sweet, and planting laughing willows gives you the potion Handful of Laughing Willow Bark for the 100% mysticality increase effect Barking Mad. Not bad for spending a few adventures. If you spend 100 adventures or more in the Arboretum planting one kind of sapling, you will get a matching untradeable equipment item from the Arrrbor Day Apparrrrrel outfit when you visit the Arboretum another Arrrbor Day. Wearing the full outfit recovers between 10 and 15 hit points per adventure, lets you get a tattoo from the pretentious artist, and gives you the potion Everlasting Deck Swabber for 10 adventures of the effect Sugar Rush when trick-or-treating. Planting 100 or more crotchety pine saplings to receive the power 75 crotchety pants, which add 40 to maximum hit points and require a minimum moxie stat of 22 to equip. Wearing the crotchety pants gives you the combat skill Put Down Roots, which can be used once per combat to prevent your foe from attacking for 2 rounds at a cost of 15 mana points. Put Down Roots can be great if you're getting defeated frequently in combat and have the mana to spare, though the stat requirement prevents you from wearing the pants at a low character level. Plant 100 or more saccharine maples to receive the accessory Saccharine Maple Pendant, which adds 20 each to maximum hit and mana points and requires a minimal mysticality stat of 22 to equip. Wearing the Saccharine Maple Pendant gives you the combat skill Spray Sap, which can be used once per combat to de-level your foe at a cost of 15 mana points. De-leveling an enemy can be useful to make a fight easier without changing the amount of experience you gain, though once again the stat requirement means you can't use the Saccharine Maple Pendant on a low-level character. Finally, plant 100 or more Laughing Willows to get the Power 75 hat Willowy Bonnet, which adds 40 to maximum mana points and requires a minimum moxie stat of 22 to equip. Wearing the Willowy Bonnet in combat gives you the combat skill Rouse Sapling, which once per combat can be used for an increasing amount of damage to your enemy over 4 rounds of combat at a cost of 15 mana points. The amount of damage is relatively small, 12, then 23, 34, and finally 45, so may not work well in the most difficult combats. Players who participated in a 2009 World event may have received the untradeable Underworld Acorn, which can be planted in the Arboretum to harvest the tradable familiar hatchling Underworld Sapling another Arrrbor Day. The Underworld Sapling hatches into the Underworld Bonsai, which behaves similarly to the much easier to obtain Starfish by increasing spell damage 10% and occasionally blocking or staggering opponents. The Underworld Sapling is expensive in the mall because of its rarity for collectors, not its utility in gameplay. I hope this helps you get the most from the Arrrbor Day World event.